Okay, so now it's live streaming on all those networks. Is setting that up. Okay, all right. Then that's pretty much it. Okay, all right. Thanks. Hey, Alan.
Good evening, Johnny. How are you?
Oh, pretty good. Pretty good. Just getting these things ready.
That's great to hear.
Just
Good evening, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, top of the time zone, wherever you may be watching or listening. You are tuned in to intervisionfm.com.
yes.
Live on all kinds of different platforms. Got YouTube and Facebook, and you still on me?
And all those guys and Twitter and who else? We have Facebooks and YouTubes and D Live.
Hey, we're up on D Live.
Yeah, and what's the other one? Is it Twitch? Yeah,
Probably.
yeah. So I sent out like emails to like 300 and some odd people if they wanted to come join and promote their business for a donation. And believe me, you guys, if you guys are thinking like, yeah, I don't know if I can afford it, man. I don't know. You can definitely afford it.
Well, on the bright side, folks, if you smoke, it's only a couple of packs of
Wait a minute.
cigarettes.
Wait a minute. Don Jr. Jr. is coming up.
Hey, all right.
So I'm letting him in.
All right.
Okay. Okay, no audio connected, video off.
You'll have to connect.
All right. So he's there. And
All right.
so I'd like to thank for the people that are here.
Well, God bless everybody. Today is Giving Tuesday on a number of different platforms, Facebook being one of them. But what we're doing today is we're doing a little bit of fundraising fun, folks. Yesterday, you went ahead and tossed up a really good song by a up-and-coming recording artist. His name is, Brother D'Angelo.
Oh yeah, Brother D'Angelo. Okay, yeah.
And you
yeah.
went ahead and tossed up the Broken Chains Exodus single.
Yes,
the
I made
EP
a
released.
I made a video from his song, and this is how I did it. Because YouTube, I was gonna upload just as MP3 and say, oh, YouTube says you have to do the video and the and some pictures. So I took the beginning of his album, I took his picture, and so I had part of it play for like 2 minutes, some odd seconds, and then I had his picture play, and then I put a clip in the front saying, if you want to book him for a concert, email us and stuff like that. So that was
Awesome. And you can find his stuff where?
Right.
On your YouTube channel, of course, obviously, but is he on all the other platforms?
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh yeah. And when I was welcoming Pastor Don, CEO, done a lot of promotion of different artists. I say artists, different artists throughout his years. So like to welcome him, and for the audience, because I sent it out to about 300 people. So either you're watching, and don't be shy, because we're going to be on for the next, I don't know, either 30 minutes or hours, depending on the topics we have, and so we gladly welcome you. today I was looking at the I subscribed to the Billboard top 100, and they said they had a pro subscription. And so I
Right.
thought, I thought I would get some interesting information off of there, like maybe about some radio stations and how they're playing their music, and in the top, top 100, top 40. And I thought it'd be like a place where I can do a search to see where our songs are being played,
Okay.
because we're doing a few campaigns. What I found, I went into like the top 10 Christian gospel, and Connie West is dominating that chart. There was only
Kanye
yeah, he is dominating that. And I think CC Wyman's, which I didn't know they were still around, but hey, they're up
Wow.
there. And then there was another artist, and it was just kind of interesting that how his album is dominant. And I think his second album has nothing to do with Jesus. It's another topic, but it's interesting how it was dominating. So I said, oh, okay, that's he's dominating and stuff like that. So I was just want to see what songs were trending. Then I went over to I want to say, oh, let's see what kind of news we have.
Okay.
So I went over there and I found that Lady Gaga, she's dominating that field,
That's
uh,
fascinating.
and then Madonna is she's mad about. Okay, this is funny. Okay, Grandma Madonna is mad that Instagram took down her nude pictures. I said, okay, that's Grandma, getting mad because they're taking down the picture. And since I don't know anybody that has really looked at Madonna, I don't know if she's holding it up well, or if this is just these are nude pictures of someone's grandma. And
Oh my.
I don't know if anybody want to look at movies or pictures of their naked grandma, but
Hey, Madonna does own a Chihuahua, and I won't be doing any pictures like that, I'm afraid, for Instagram or for anybody, as a matter of fact. But I'm going to show you my little Chihuahua here really quick. Yeah, maybe you guys can see him. I don't know. Let's see if we can get him here. There you go. Yeah, there we go. You guys like Chihuahuas? You guys like Chihuahuas? This guy's Niklaus. And so we need dog food, folks. Hit us up at paypal.me/Univision and you can donate that way. And if you hit Amazon Smile, why, you can go ahead and make your Christmas orders and big ticket items, please. We need jet airplanes and things. Don't need jet airplanes.
Get those big price items. So you can when you go to Amazon Smile, you can click on Univision in Denver, and 5% will go to Univision. So if you want looking for those well, at Walmart, I see they had the 70-inch television for only $300 and some change. So, but for the bigger items, you can definitely do that, and we'll get 5% of the donation. Or you can go directly to paypal.me/Univision Denver. That's paypal.me/Univision Denver. And you can make a donation, because today is it's Colorado. I guess in each city and or state is that giving day, but it's today is Colorado's giving day for nonprofit, and we are a 501c3 nonprofit, and we work with disabled and financially challenged grassroots musical artists and some DJs as well. As we're lining up a couple of more DJs. We're getting them trained to go on our radio station, KINV-DB, Univision FM. So we're getting them trained up. We might be, well, I don't know. We'll be giving them a call on our show tonight. But we got this young guy, and he's really excited. And this other lady, she's really excited about getting involved. And and so we should have some new people coming in pretty soon. But of course, we have Alfonso from 3 to 5 on Fridays, and then we have
Alfonso the Clone Show.
Alfonso the Clone Show, and we have Robert Rando from 5:30 to 6 with Holy Worship, and then of course I do the morning show, and then we have interviews at noon on our radio station. So so we got that going on, and then I'm also making phone calls to different radio stations to get our songs on different radio station. Alice here in Denver, I have a song called "Remember" by Raven, and I think it would fit into that format. So I was calling, and they have a new system now where nobody answers. You have to talk to this electronic voice, and so that's kind of interesting. So I'm going to be calling some other stations as well across the United States, and see if I can get pump that song. And then of course we're trying to pump D'Angelo's Exodus. So, and
That's a fine song too, by the way, folks. You guys got to check that song out. That's a top-notch song right there.
Right. So that's what's happening, and as we do more of these as we do more of these promotions, and we'll start tracking them. And I'm learning so much from this guy. His name is Reggie Carr. It's like I'm taking a college course from him, and and I'm learning a lot from him as far as like just I got my own my own IRSC codes, and I'm putting it on my music. So I'm taking them down, taking off the old IRSC codes, and then putting mine, then uploading them again. And believe me, that meta tagging the music and all that kind of stuff, very monotonous, but it's part of doing the paperwork. That's why I started. I don't know if I told you that, like almost 10 years ago, 2011, I found out about BMI Live, where if you log in the concerts that you do, which I had a few other artists doing concerts in Colorado, then you get paid a percentage for logging in your song set and everything like that. And that money, I would pay the artist so much, or I would record them on the front end for free, and then charge them on the back end. So as the royalties came in, that paid off their recording costs. And of course, I had my daughter's baby daddies living here for almost like 8 months, and they produced about 1, 2, 3, 4, about 4 albums. No, 3 or 4 albums, yeah. And those royalties helped me to travel to Europe and back. So it's something about sequestering artists and getting them down to work, because every Friday we would go out and do concerts every Friday, and they were some hardworking guys. So I really, young guys, they were really driven, and it was and they're still producing albums, and they want me to release another one of their albums, which I will. And now I have my own, IRSC code, so I'll put that on there so I can track it, and it'll come back to Innovision. So it's good when you learn something. Like 10 years ago, I learned how to, sign up for BMI and all that kind of stuff, and now 10 years later, I got my own codes, and I wish I would have had them like a long time ago, but better late than never. So
well, that's absolutely right, Johnny. And these types of things we want to be transparent with. We want to make sure that folks have the same tools because we support grassroots disabled musicians and that kind of thing. And everybody needs a hand up, and a hand up is key in the music business in many instances. It's not
Yeah.
who you are, but it's who you know.
Yeah. Oh, and um, I was nominated, and you guys won't know this until like January, but tomorrow I'm going to do a video. I was nominated for the MLK award for nonprofits or persons that have done things in the community, positive things in the community over the last 10 years. So they're going to come down with a camera guy and videotape some interviews with me and some of the people that are part um, of Intervision. And so that's going to be taking place tomorrow. And then went at the awards here in Denver, which I think will be on the 11th of January, because it's always like a big banquet. Well, I don't know with the COVID thing, I hope they don't cut out the food part, but they did cut out the banquet part of the ceremony where they, feed us lunch and all that kind of stuff. And we come up and say a couple of words and whatever. They did cut that part out, but it was some other perks that they added, and probably like a trophy as well. And so I thank the people that nominated me for that award, the Martin Luther King award. So that's kind of exciting. So that's
Right.
so
That is very, Johnny. Congratulations to you, sir. Couldn't happen to a nicer guy. Johnny is one of the first film producers who happens to be blind. He's one of the very first ones here in Colorado. Of course, with all things, nobody can hold a title forever. But back in 1991,
91, 92, yeah.
Yeah, you made a movie called
Even Me.
Was it?
Even Me.
Okay.
Right.
And it actually starred a number of folks, one being a personal friend of mine that I actually went to high school with. He's no longer with us, God rest his soul, but he was a real good friend. We used to hang out and do stuff together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Lots of hands, family show. Sorry.
Yeah.
Lots of birthday parties. Yeah. Birthday.
Yeah. So, and I put people in wheelchairs who are blind, and it was kind of like this thought I had in my mind. I say, what if we put people like guys that started in a band but they happen to be blind or have disabilities.
Right.
Robert Wright was in it. He was a bass player. He was acting like he's a Jamaican guy and so and then my partner Wayne wrote all the music. He wrote the whole score for this movie, and we filmed it. And what I learned is when you're filming, it's like filming one-on-one, because I didn't find out until we got into the editing room that we should have used just one camera and shot at different different angles. But I had friends that had camcorders, and if people don't know what camcorders are, that was the home edition of a high-tech camera. And then we used high 8. Then we used the real high quality cameras with what they call the 3/4 inch tape. And those tapes were heavy, man. I used to go up and down the hills carrying like about 10 or 20 of these tapes in a bag. And,
in a big bag.
Yeah, they were definitely heavy. And so you learn as you go. I wrote the script, and it was kind of fun putting words in people's mouths and saying, okay, I want this person to say that, this person to say that. And we had several girls that were in the film, a cousin-in-law that was there, Tina Garcia. And then when I looked at it, I didn't realize how many people really, stepped up and helped her. My brother-in-law, Tom, he drew the pictures that they used when they were making the flyers, and it was just so many people that helped with this video, and we have it, and I released it on Denver Open Meeting, and I cut it up in two parts because it was 59 minutes, or 58 or 59 minutes. But
Almost
I'm
an
thinking
hour.
about releasing it again, but I want to do audio description or get a grant, write up a grant and reproduce it again with young people of the day that have different disabilities and the same concept. But it was fun. It was definitely fun doing that. So
Awesome.
uh,
Sounds like we got Don Jr. in there drinking a little something. How you doing, sir?
hey, how you doing, Pastor Don Green? Yeah, thumbs up to you there. But did you have something you want to add, Pastor John Green? I mean, this guy, he's an icon in the radio business. I think his dad was in radio, and everything he learned was from him and others and so forth. But anyway,
Mic check.
yeah,
Can
there
you
you
hear
are.
me?
Yes, now I can hear you.
Hey,
Yep. Well, you're on, bro.
hey, thank y'all so much, and I appreciate it. I've been knowing Johnny for 10 years now, and that
Oh,
is a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
That's awesome. We were just kind of reminiscing about the good old days. That's right around the time that I met Johnny. It was 1991 when he produced that first film of his.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, and it was quite fun. It was quite fun. And then I told the guys, we're gonna raise up some more money, and then do it with just one camera, because you learn and you live, but unfortunately, like the lead guy, he was involved with gang activity, and he ended
Oh,
up
wow.
getting killed in a carjacking, and he was blinded because someone had shot him in the head and severed his retinas.
Yeah.
But he was still dabbling a little bit in that lifestyle, but a very
It's
good
kind of a story. A gentleman
Yeah.
ended up leaving a party at one point in time, got shot in the face with a shotgun or something, and it really did him not nice.
Yeah. So I don't know, but so that's sort of like wreck the plans. But I always in the back of my mind, I always thought putting together another strip and getting some other disabled people and blind people that are in this generation and putting together, because I'm the kind of person I said, okay, if you want to you can either wait for the opportunity or you can create the opportunity. And so I figure, like, if you want to be in movies or if you want to be in a band or whatever, you just have to step out. You have to practice, get good at it,
Yeah.
and then step out and do it.
That's absolutely right. It's
Yeah.
it's the whole idea of faith moving mountains and that kind of thing. And since Jesus Christ is our Lord and Savior, why, we can't do anything without him and without the power of the Holy Ghost moving and being in us and that kind of thing. What say you to that, Pastor John?
That's Don, CEO. Oh, we lost the audio. Are you there?
Hey, can you hear me now?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
there you are. Yeah, okay, there we go.
Okay. Yeah, I believe in the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, and I know it's a joy to be able to act out these parts and play these roles. People all across America and all across the world are going to watch these Zoom meetings, the pre-conference call, the blog talk.
Yeah.
Once we create the content, it's there on demand for people to get it whenever they're going to get it. So it's important for us to have these healthy discussions and topics, because the world is changing. This virus changes us all. So I'm just happy to be here. It's good to be back on the radio with you, Johnny.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Oh yeah. So yeah. And like I know it's been harder on some than others. I mean, I don't know. I got the things, the virus, whatever, like last December, and with me, I was just mostly like sleepy and tired, and then I was in the midst of writing my biography and trying to get that out. So I was working
wow.
working with someone on the phone to edit it, and I was falling asleep. then they would hang up, and I say, I'll wake up and say, oh, where are they? Okay, let me get back. Let me call them back again. And so it was pretty interesting because, I had a deadline to get it out by, finish my editing by the 7th of December. And
Oh, wow.
so it was like, I said, oh man, I got to do this, even though I'm tired and feeling, this way. And so, I made it happen, and we put it out there, and we had our debut on the 7th of December of last year. So it's almost seemed like it was just yesterday. Time really starts to fly when you
It
get
really
older.
does. It goes quick.
Yeah. But it was fun. So the book is based on like what makes a blind person think that he could, create a movie when he can't see the genre. But it was mostly with me. I had a lot of people around me helping me make the visual. My friend Peter Van Pelt, who worked at a college, and so I used a lot of his students to make the music videos and stuff like that within the movie. And it just came out. It just came out very, very well for the first film. And then of course I've been in television for like 30 some odd years. So it's like,
So
it's
are you a published filmmaker, but
Mm.
you're also a published writer. And the book that we're referring to is called Six Shades of Blindness. You can purchase that on Amazon.
Amazon, yes. Right now it's just a paper book out because I'm reworking the Kindle version. It's just editing that a little bit more, but the paperback is still out there. So so get a copy, and we'll go from there. So we thank the people that will probably, okay, we ask like you want to promote like your business, or if you want to promote your event, to make a little donation, because this is like giving day cover for nonprofits for whatever. And so if as I send out the invite to, if you want to do something like a little bit later on, let us know, because I know a lot of people, like, they catch it later on. They catch the after show.
Absolutely. How do they do that? Can they just go ahead and email you at info@intervisionfm.com?
Yes, info@intervisionfm.com. And we'll and then even some of the businesses, if you wanted to do some sponsorship on our radio station, you could do a monthly, and we'll give you so many commercials for a monthly, or you can do a weekly. And so we can send those rates out to you as well. And or if you want to be on the TV show on Channel 56 every Wednesday at 8 p.m. So that's Denver Comcast, and it goes throughout the city of Denver. We were on Channel 12, which that went through the whole state, but man, it's like really hard to get on like national, or not national, but regional television. So we just now have our show just here in Denver. So so there's many ways we can help promote your business and so forth like that, and then get a donation for a nonprofit. What's coming up? I haven't told you. Honestly, I don't think I've told you this one, because we have a Google grant from Google, which I don't know what that means, but anyway, it gets our word out about ours. We had a guy contact us concerning recording 4 of his artists, 2 songs per artist, and that is going to be a blessing to our nonprofit, because I hired an artist that was with us for a long time, who has a recording studio, and so I just padded in the bill, money for her studio, and then money for Intervision to make a donation, and that is going to be a good project that we're going to be working on starting next week. So it's going to be a nice Christmas.
That sounds good. Sounds good.
For our nonprofit here. So, it takes a lot. It takes work.
We want to thank you folks for joining us. We want to thank our guest, Pastor Donald Green Jr. He had to step out for a quick second. and
Yeah.
this kind of thing. But
Yeah,
go ahead.
yeah. Tomorrow, I guess we'll see tomorrow, and then I'll tell you how the filming went and all that kind of stuff. And also don't forget, like Thursday, the band that we're gonna have on Thursday.
Oh,
Are
yeah. We're going to be live streaming a band right out of Berthoud, Colorado at the Cornerstone Cafe. And the band is going to be called Drifter.
Oh yeah, so stay tuned for that Thursday, and then tomorrow night show we'll have some things coming up as well, and it's gonna be all good.
Yeah, we're going to have lots of fun this December and into the new year, folks. Brand new content, brand new guests. If you want to be a guest on the show, hit us up at info@intervisionfm.com. In the subject line, just kind of tell us less is more, but in the subject line, tell us who you are. And in the body, just kind of give us a small bio.
All right, all right, all right.